And in this Western Suburbs side, there you see the replacements. Wayne Smith has gone to fullback. Don Mosley has moved to the wing. Mark Bevan has come into the team in the centre. Kane is out. There is no change in this Manly side. Alan Thompson is the acting captain in the absence of Max Krilich, but the team is as selected for Manly. The loser probably out of the semi-finals. Referee is Kevin Roberts. There's the kick-off by John Gray of Manly Warringah, and it just makes the 10 metres, and Manly regains from the kick-off. Manly in possession, and that's about 12 metres in West half, and here's Reg Gasnier.
Well, because of the importance of this game, I think that there's a tremendous amount of tension here for the players. I think we're going to see a bit of frisky play early because they are tense, and we certainly know Western Suburbs as a physical side. There are two very strong packs of forwards out there, and no doubt we're going to see the full force of them. They've got some great attacking backs also on both sides, and I expect that, well, Wests, they have that win behind them. I'm sure they're going to use it because it'll mean a deal to them, particularly when Manly move up close to them. But it should be a very exciting, tough game of rugby league.
And that's Manly's ball off a Western Suburbs player, and Gartner is going to score. That's a try very early in the game, scored by Russell Gartner of Manly Warringah. The ball kicked through by Johnny Gibbs, rebounding from West, and beautiful defence from Manly. Tackle count mounting up on West. Kick ahead there for West is a deep one indeed. Well into Manly's half, taken by Eadie. And he's lost the ball in the tackle, and it's picked up by Boyd, and there's another try. Well, it's 5-3 in favour of Manly Warringah after only 6 minutes of play. Knock on by Graham Eadie. Yes, Manly a man short at the moment, with Borton receiving attention. He's back, running back towards his position now, but limping badly. And it's West in position, and that's Boyd from dummy half. A few metres in Manly's half. Boyd to play. Brown at dummy half. Rodonicus. Brown. Good work by West. And now it's Broderick inside the quarter, and he's beaten Eadie. Won't beat Martin's tackle. He's close to the line. He's actually over, but it's a penalty for a double movement. Penalty against Broderick. Let's see it again. Again feeds the scrum. There's the hooter for half-time. Or is it? No. It wasn't. That's Gibbs. I think it was a train in the background.
Yes.
And Gibbs getting his pass away to Eadie. Eadie up towards the quarter line. On to Thompson, and now Gartner. Gartner stands in the tackle. Back to Blake. Blake over the quarter line. He's got support. That's Mooney. Mooney went without it. Found Gartner once more. And Gartner getting a loose one away. Lost by Manly. It's West in possession through Broderick.
Very scrappy play there from Manly. The West defence seemed to have them well and truly in charge.
This is Mosley for West, just outside the Western Suburbs quarter line. Long pass out to Rodonicus and on to Lee Beater.
They're varying their play well, Western Suburbs. 1, 2, 3 quick passes out wide. No doubt we'll have a couple of settlers. They're playing it up the centre, as we see Boyd doing that now. And, well, they're running this Manly defence ragged.
Lee Beater at dummy half. Rodonicus. And on to Walsh, who's knocked that one on. Manly's ball, just outside West quarter line. Gibbs in possession. West trying to take the ball away from him, but is Thompson now. Way to Walker. Walker just inside the quarter. Tackled eventually by Cooper. Thompson at dummy half. Gray. And Manly are getting close now. They're only 10 metres off the line. West leading by 9 points to 5. Thompson at dummy half. On to Ian Thompson, and he's close. Only a couple of metres out. He's given the ball away to Knight, and Knight has put it down. It's a try by Stephen Knight of Manly Warringah, and it's 9-8 in favour of West. Southeast behind West. Kick off by Walsh, picked up by Willoughby for Manly. Gray at dummy half. And that's Cray.
Still very hard and tight out there in those forwards, but Manly have taken them a long time to get into their game after their very early start when Gartner scored that try from an error. But in this first half, it's been West with their excellent defence and also attack. have kept Manly in 6s and 7s. It's only in the last few minutes now where Manly is starting to grind away. I think they're heavier and the bigger forwards are starting to take their toll on this West defence.
And mistake there from Manly.
Manly are finishing on top. They're getting into their grinding style. And, well, this is going to be curtains for West in the second half if Manly can continue. I think West needed more points with this win. And I'm sure that Manly are going to use it and use it to advantage in the second half.
And a drop goal attempt is good from Johnny Gibbs. Johnny Gibbs has put through the drop goal. Another point to Manly Warringah, and it's 11-9. Suburbs. Neil at dummy half. Lee beater. And straight into the injured Brown. Western Suburbs ball. Neil. Oh, and he's very sharp. Inside the quarter again, and he's going to score. I think he's close. He bounces over the line, and the referee awards the try. It's a try by Neil from the scrum brace for Western Suburbs, and it's 12-11 to West. An important scrum won by West. That's Neil. Neil to the open side of that scrum. And this is well inside the quarter. That's only about 10 metres out from the line. The ball to be played back here by Redonicus. And it's passed out to Boyd. Boyd trying to stand in the tackle, but the supports had overrun him. And the ball picked up again by Boyd. The referee says play on. It was touched by Manly. Boyd plays it again. Away it comes to Walsh and out to Gibbs. Gibbs held. Found Broderick. Broderick is about 10 metres out from the line. The Manly defence really stretched now. Broderick to play it. Only a point in it as the ball finds Redonicus. And the long one out to Bevan. And Bevan takes a good tackle there from Gardner. From dummy half it goes to Redonicus on to Brown. Long pass indeed. Recovered nicely out there on the wing by Boland for Western Suburbs. Played back to Smith. Brown. Broderick. Again standing in the tackle, getting it away. Now it's Gibbs. On to Boyd. Boyd inside the quarter line. Only the fullback in front of their support. And Smith is in. Smith has scored for Western Suburbs. That's a good try. And it's 17 points to 13. Tackled by Stephen Knight. Now out to Lee Beater. Inside his own quarter still. Mosley is a dummy half for Wests. Gibbs. Brown. Lee Beater once more on his own quarter line. 5 tackles gone on Wests. From Brown to Neil on the blind side. And then inside to Smith. Brown. Good work by Western Suburbs. Brown almost to halfway, and he's found Walsh. Out to Bevan. Broderick. Broderick over the halfway line. The winger Boland is outside of him. Good tackle. But the pass has gone on. Out to Broderick, and inside it comes to Boyd. Boyd on again to Cooper. And now Redonicus on to Gibbs. And Gibbs knocked down by Knight. Only about 10 or 12 metres out from the line. Great work by Western Suburbs.
Let's keep going.
Brown now with a free kick for Wests. Boyd. And got his pass away nicely to Boland, and Boland gets it out to Smith. Smith is only about 15 metres out from the line. Western Suburbs looking brilliant with the ball. Inside it comes to Neil. Redonicus, the dummy. And Redonicus wrapped up in the tackle about 20 metres out from the line. Less than that. Neil at dummy half. Lee Beater. The pressure right on Manly once more. With West leading by 6 points at 19-13. Gibbs the decoy again, and Boyd receives the pass. Boyd is about 10 metres out from the line. Back it comes to Brown. Brown across field. Gives the reverse to Redonicus. Stands in the tackle and gets it back to Broderick. And Broderick takes the tackle 10 metres out. West looking dangerous once more. But they've lost the ball. Lost by West. Played back there by Knight. The long pass finds Gibbs. Gibbs out of one tackle. Gets it to Gardner. And Gardner makes ground. Down over his own quarter line. Gardner to play it now for Manly. So Manly for the moment off the hook. And a kick by Martin. And that's giving possession straight back to Western Suburbs. Smith runs. back into Manly's half, and a great run by Smith up towards the quarter line, eventually stopped in a good tackle by Graham Eadie. Smith the player. From Neil to Redonicus. Lee beater. Close to the quarter. No, it's Broderick, the centre. Broderick to play it. Close to the quarter line. And Cooper at dummy half. On to Redonicus. Out to Lee beater. On the quarter line, Manly's in. Western Suburbs 19, Manly 13. Brown is inside the quarter again. Gets his pass away. Lee beater. Manly defending desperately once more. Neil. Redonicus. Walsh. Broderick. Inside to Cooper. And that's 5 tackles on West on the Manly quarter line. Mosley at dummy half. Redonicus. Gibbs. Charging through. And Gibbs only the fullback to beat. He's found support, but it's put down. And the referee says that's 6 tackles on Western Suburb. And Mosley finds touch on the quarter on Manly's end. So it's West on the attack again. The referee ordering Manly back to 10 metres as the free kick is taken, given to Gibbs. And the tackle taken there by Boyd inside the quarter. From dummy half, it's Brown. Getting it back now to Redonicus. And Redonicus 10 metres out. So once again, Manly will have to defend desperately. Redonicus was hurt, but plays the ball and is given to Gibbs, and Gibbs barges ahead, almost over the line, held just a metre short. Gibbs to play it for Western Suburbs. Redonicus down hurt. The ball goes on to Walsh, and he slips it back to Boyd. Boyd runs at the line. 5 metres out in the field of play. Boyd to play it now for West. Gibbs at dummy half, and from there tries to force his way over, and the Western Suburbs players raising their hands in glee, but the referee says no try.
Well, all the forwards, all the West side. Wayne Smith had an excellent game also, and in the Manly side, well, Johnny Gibbs has kept trying all day, and Stephen Knight on the forwards, and Ian Thompson, but Western Suburbs have just completely run the legs off Manly in this second half.
And that's Wayne Springall, only 10 metres out from the Western Suburbs line. On to Thompson from the play the ball. And Eadie is on the 10 metres line. Got his pass away to a Western Suburbs man on the ground. So it's West back in possession through Brown. He's played it back. Well, West have shown real determination in the second half, and they have demonstrated what brilliant attacking football they can play. They've scored some magnificent tries this year, but their performance this afternoon has been their best of the season, and they've won the game. It's all over. Western Suburbs has beaten Manly Warringah by 21 points to 13. A feast of ball to Western Suburbs in this second half. In fact, the second half scrums went to Western Suburbs 10-3, overall to West 15-9. The penalties went Manly's way 10-7. Is that correct? 11-7. 11-7, the penalties to Manly. Now, for Western Suburbs, tries to Boyd, Neil and Smith, and Walsh kicked 6 goals from 7 attempts. For Manly Warringah, Gartner and Knight scored tries. Gibbs kicked a field goal, and Eadie 3 goals from 4 attempts. Western Suburbs still in the race for the semi-finals. Manly Warringah now most unlikely. Western Suburbs 21. Manly 13.